I want to share with you just some of my sales tips to get you ahead here. So these are my top 10, my personal, by the way, top 10 sales tips for property sellers. That's you. So number 10, answer the phone. I can't tell you how many people walk around and wondering why things aren't selling. And like, well, hello, you've got to answer the phone. When your buyers need to ask you a quick question, you're not answering the phone, they might move on. So you've got to do that. Number 9, be helpful by answering their questions. Refer to the county or the property posting as appropriate. So you want to be helpful, but also your time is valuable. So you can certainly steer them to the county if they've got some really in-depth, like, my RV is 40 feet and I want to be out there for 9 months. Is that allowed? That one I'm going to say, because they will ask crazy things. You want to just say, hey, and I would give them the phone number. You know what? Here you go. And I have it in our postings, usually the county phone number. So steer them in that direction and help them make that call themselves. Quickly assess and politely kick off tire kickers. Like I said, your time is valuable. And we have learned over the years, and you'll learn if you get into this business, that the sellers, your real sellers or your real buyers, they're on it. And they ask real good questions, and it's something very specific that's not in your posting because they have gone through it in detail and they know this business and they know the area. But that might be something as simple as, hey, I don't think the taxes are right. I just want to confirm because I checked with the county and what you put is here. You're like, shucks, thank you, you're right. Or something as great as, hey, I'm wiring some money. I should have it by 3:00. Does that work for you? Kind of thing. Yeah. You're like, yeah, those are the good ones. And you'll learn the tire kickers are the ones that they're calling you, 6 times a day, and they want to talk about what they're going to do with it with their mom when they put their mobile home on there, not just how to get the property. So, and you need to do that.
How would you like me to pay is a good buying signal.
Exactly. Yeah. You like that? Number 7, buying signals. Yep.
Is that where we're on it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
Number 7, listen for good buying signals.
Is it possible for me to wire the money?
Right.
Those are buying signals.
Yep. Also, when they start using themselves and they see themselves on the property, something like Thanksgiving with that view is going to be so amazing for my family. Okay, that's a buying signal. Now we know they're sold, they're in. Number 6, treat everyone with respect and greet them by name. These are little things that I've learned over my 20 plus something years of sales and getting to know your buyers and wanting to feel comfortable. Call them by name. And by the way, that's one of the reasons too we are so successful. I'm convinced it's not only his techniques and his data and the way he does it, but on the other hand, when they get helpful, knowledgeable people who know how to close the deals and make it so easy for the sellers and the buyers, they fall in love. And then they keep coming back. One of our members, Luke, was talking, about us a couple of weeks ago about he's got a guy that just buys repeatedly from him. He's just it's like what he collects. He collects land and he loves the way Luke works and he loves Luke's properties. So he goes back over like once a month or something. He's buying a property from Luke. So, well, he had that relationship. So that's what could happen.
Yeah.
Number 5, accurately portray the property. Please always tell them what it really is. You don't want to do a refund or have somebody really mad and reaching back out to you when you tell them, oh, yes, there's access, but they need, then they're out there in their, Cadillac or, Lexus, and they realize it's 4-wheel drive only and they can't get to it. That's not cool. So, and by properly conveying it too, you'll find the right guy. There is some guy out there that wants only 4-wheel drive. He wants to go out with his buddies and nobody can find him, hunting or whatever it is. Number 4, follow through and deliver what is promised.
So much of this just seems like common sense to me.
I know, but it's stuff we need to.
No, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
It just needs to be said.
Yeah. People aren't thinking about it sometimes. Hey, you know what? If you really can't call a guy back until Sunday night because you've got a day job and that's Sunday morning is the only time you're going to have time to review the property and, decide if you're going to buy or not, then tell him, hey, I hate to do this to you, but I can call you on Sunday. Is that going to work for you? And then if you say, otherwise you say tomorrow and the guy thinks you flaked.
There are a lot of people that think the whole deal ends after you bought it cheap.
Yeah.
Like me.
Exactly.
And so that was a huge mistake that I made early on in my career. What do you mean? I bought this 40-acre property for $4,000.
Yeah. And on this one, like for the sales side, I do, I do all my deeds on Saturdays, so I'll have it in the mail on Monday. Great. Now we know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Be patient. This is everything too. They might not speak as quickly or similar to you, mirror them. And that's one of the things talking about
Oh, that's good.
sellers or buyers, whichever it is, you never know where they're coming from. And you never know how much they have too, by the way. So be patient. Mistakes happen always. It's okay to say that there's an error, or you made a mistake or something like that. Don't guess, get back to them. So if you make it like my tax example, what if I put the wrong taxes on my posting? That could happen. No big deal. But the guy calls and says, hey, by the way, I'm getting serious about your property. You're off by $300. You need to know this. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I would follow up with, should I update the posting, or you want me to just take it off the offer price? Is that all we need to make this deal get done? And
that's how I would do it.
Thank you. And that's all you do. So, and then last, just be genuine. And that goes with everything.
Yeah.
I swear, this is one reason why I think Land Academy and House Academy is who we are today, and why our members are a very tight, respectful, strong, smart group. We are all genuine. We all trust each other, and we're doing great deals.
Yeah.
And so this goes with everything. So
you can't get ahead with just trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes.
yeah.
Might work a few times, but that's not cool.
Thank
In
you.
everything.
Exactly.